Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Monday. And first and foremost, as always, want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, with all that being said, we all know that the Los Angeles Lakers are facing elimination tonight, down 3-0, trying to do something that no team has ever done before. No team has ever come back down 0-3 in a series. Only 3 teams in the history of the NBA have even come back to force a game 7. One of those was back in the 50s. We won't even count that. That wasn't even modern NBA basketball. But I have seen other teams come back from deficits that was down 2-0 and come back and win the next 4. I remember OKC did that to San Antonio. So I will say it's possible. But the only way that it is possible is if the coach, Darvin Ham, makes the adjustment that we've all been begging for since game 2. And that is putting Rui Hachimura into the starting lineup. That will make a big difference because as of right now, starting D'Angelo Russell and starting, first of all, in the first game, you went with the 3-guard lineup, which is ridiculous when you're going against a much larger team in Denver. Lakers have length, but Darvin Ham elected not to use length, causing them to go down by 20 in the first game and ultimately get back into it once he made the adjustment to bring Rui Hachimura into the game. Then game 2, you decide to go back to your original starting lineup, bring in Vando. That did not work. You were actually up 10 into the fourth quarter, and then we all know Jamal Murray went on a tear. It was nothing you could really do about that, so you had to tip your hat to Jamal Murray at that point. But then in game 3, at this point, by you not starting Rui Hachimura to counteract what Denver is doing on the offensive side of the ball and continuing to start D'Angelo Russell, which D'Angelo Russell is a minus 57 for the series. How long will you continue to start him? I know you thinking, well, you don't want him to leave in free agency if you hurt his feelings and bench him in the playoffs. So what? If he's not performing in the playoffs, we don't want him. I've been saying it through the first 3 series anyway. D'Angelo Russell had a couple of nice games where he lit it up and got hot from 3, but other than that, he has been useless. And then when you start the game with D'Angelo Russell, who do you think he's guarding? Because he can't guard Murray. You bring Vando over into Murray. As a result, D'Angelo Russell has to guard KCP, which that's not going to work out too well. KCP is great at getting around screens, getting open shots through multiple screens, and D'Angelo Russell isn't the greatest on defense, as we all know. But then also that makes Austin Reeves have to guard Michael Porter, who is way bigger than him. So even if Austin Reeves get caught in action and has to close out to a Michael Porter or play him individually, Michael Porter can simply shoot over him as he's been doing all series. So I don't understand, how can you watch film as a coach through 3 games of you in every one of these games you can win and not make the proper adjustment? All you have to do, if the Lakers want to win this game and this series, start Dennis Schroeder. Let him play Murray one-on-one. He's been doing an excellent job guarding Murray. Murray did get hot later, but at first he had already got hot in the first half, given that he was on D'Angelo Russell on some mismatch and got hot, and as well as Vando. So at this point, you let Schroeder guard him. Schroeder does a much better job than anyone else or has been during this series on him. He fights through the screens appropriately and, just plays great full court defense on him to make him tired and get into his action and make him have to work for his. Schroeder's not necessarily been giving it to you on the offensive end, but neither has D'Angelo Russell. But by you putting in Schroeder, that allows you to let more people play straight up. You don't have to bring your smaller power forward like Vando over here to guard your point guard. Then you could play straight up. Then Austin Reeves could guard KCP, which is a much better matchup for him. You saw what Austin Reeves did to Klay, but KCP is no Klay. So I'm trying to tell you that would be more behooving for the Lakers. And then you could actually have LeBron James still on Aaron Gordon, where it's not like Aaron Gordon is somebody that LeBron has to exert a lot of energy on defense. You could still play Anthony Davis on Joker, or you can have Hachimura on Joker and let Anthony Davis roam, and he could play Michael Porter Jr. and/or Gordon as he roams. It'll be so much better. I don't understand for the life of me why Darvin Ham hasn't decided to do that yet. Unless it's all been a setup, and the Lakers are about to win 4 in a row. Do you understand me? If he makes the necessary adjustments, I've been looking all day, and the projected starting lineup is still the same, y'all. So I'm telling you right now, he gave him way too much rope. You were still playing D'Angelo Russell with 2 or 3 minutes left in the first quarter when you got way down by 14 the last game, and then you came out in the second half and started that same lineup that got you down. Why would you go down by 14, insert Rui Hachimura and Schroeder, come back and tie the game up, and then start the second half with the same lineup that got you down? Are you damn dumb? Just when I thought you was a good coach after the Golden State series, this is what Darvin Ham comes back to do. Poor LeBron James averaging 42 minutes this series. 38 years old, hobbled on the foot, playing 43 minutes a game, and people talking about he had a bad game. I guarantee if you take any other player off any other team and you say, man, he's averaging 23, 7, and 12 or whatever it is for these playoffs, you would gladly take it. And that's what LeBron had last game, 23 points, 12 assists, getting people involved. I wish he would stop shooting so many threes and get more to the basket. Maybe he'll do that today and will not settle because he knows his back is against the wall, or maybe his shot may just start to fall. But I've been saying all season because of that foot and that ankle that his shot has just not been there. But back to D'Angelo Russell, you're minus 53 for the series. Last game, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 turnovers. 1 out of 6 from 3, 16%. D'Angelo Russell is shooting 14% from 3 this series. Now, we know LeBron James didn't do it much better. 16% has been terrible from 3. And we know he's very streaky, and that's not his strong forte, but he gives you other things. D'Angelo Russell, he doesn't give you other things. He's not playing defense. LeBron James even played great defense on Jokic when he played him this series. Do y'all know that when guarded by LeBron James, that Jokic is only 2 out of 12? Through the first 3 games, 2 out of 12. Come on now. So LeBron James is doing his job. The Lakers are going to have to do much better in late game execution. That's what cost them the last game and the game before. Y'all act like these games have not been close. Even the first game when it started out as a blowout, the Lakers made a game of it. So at the end of the day, man, I still feel like, and call me crazy, but all the Lakers got to do is win one. Then the pressure goes on Denver. Denver doesn't have any pressure. When Denver was up 2-0 and came to LA, they didn't have any pressure. That's why they was playing like that. The Lakers had the pressure, and then they was just jacking up shots and missing. Austin Reeves missing wide open threes. D'Lo had 2 wide open threes in 1 possession and missed. I just feel like that the pressure is not on the Lakers tonight because they feel like, well, who has come back from 3-0? Nobody's ever done it. Let's just go out here and play, let the chips fall where they may, and do what they got to do. But Denver is going to have the pressure on them because they need to close it out. And if Denver loses this game tonight, I'm going to say when Denver loses this game tonight, we got to think positive like a nation. When Denver loses this game tonight, then the pressure goes back on them for Wednesday night to close it out. Because at that point, they're going to get in their head, well, no team has done this and no team has done that. LeBron James has brought a team back down 3-1. What is going to happen now? And then the Lakers can steal that one. If they make the necessary adjustments, they can win the game. The Denver Nuggets, top to bottom, is not that much better team than the Lakers. It is simply that the Lakers have been out-coached. We know Coach Mo coached with LeBron for 5 years in Cleveland. They fell short a couple of times. He gives LeBron James all the admiration in the world. But the thing about it, he knows LeBron James' game, and he also knows how to motivate his players, and he's been doing a damn good job for that. But one thing, the Denver role players have been making shots. The Lakers role players haven't. Oh, we might see Mo Bamba tonight. I think that could be good. Even though he hasn't played this long, it's not necessarily the best thing because who knows if he can hit shots or not. But when you just have an extra 7-foot body to throw at Jokic, I don't see how it could hurt. And then also, he could come out and stretch the floor as a big. That could bring Jokic out of the paint if he's matched up with him, and that'll give LeBron James more room to operate within the paint against a team that already doesn't really have great rim protection, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you got to get behind the Lake Show tonight and really believe if you want this thing to happen. Because I, for one, think it can happen only if the proper adjustments are made. If he comes out starting D'Lo and comes out starting Vando, if the Lakers go down by even 5, D'Lo need to get his ass to the bench immediately. You cannot wait too long. Because if you wait too long, then that's it. I used to say when I used to play dominoes and I used to straight bust heads back in the day, you understand me? I say study wrong. Study long, you study wrong. You understand me? You keep breathing your hand, you're going to get yourself caught up in something. So don't give D'Lo that long rope, man. If you start to go down and you see he's playing poor defense, which he's already is, if he's not hitting shots, last game he came out and hit the first 3 of the game. I said, man, he's back at home. He can shoot again. He's back at home. He going to hit 6 threes tonight. That's the only 3 dude made all game in the first minute of the game. Dude didn't even score for the rest of the game, y'all. So what I want to do right now, I want to send out a rallying cry for the Los Angeles Lakers to win this game tonight, with the proper adjustments made. If they come out and happen to blow out Denver by a dub, then they'll really have the confidence they need and put the pressure all on Denver. So I'm telling y'all right now, say it with me now. 1, 2, 3. Let's show! And as always, this is your boy, Be New. I'm saying right on to the real. Much love to the haters. Do my best to live stream after the game. Hopefully it ain't too late. We'll get us a good Lakers blowout. Man, put in the comments who you think gonna win, and if the Lakers really have an opportunity and a chance to win not only this game but this series. As always, if you haven't done so already, hit that like, hit that share, hit that bell, hit that subscribe. This has been your boy, Be New. I'm saying right on to the real, and much love to these haters. I'm out.